Hello, this is Susan Poss. This is an example that one of my students sent to me. We are trying to simplify. I forgot to write the instructions in here. Trying to simplify this radical expression, and you'll notice it is a cube root because you see the number 3 written in the index position. And I've made a short list over here of cube roots, perfect cubes. I said that wrong. The perfect cubes are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, and the list goes on, but I think that's all I'm going to need right there. So when you work with simplifying, you want to look at the number, in this case 54, and see if 54 can be factored using one of these perfect cubes. And of course it can. 27 times 2 would give us 54. So instead of writing 54, I'm going to write 27 times 2. So then what do you do with the variable x to the 7th? Well, you want to take this and bring it down to a power that is divisible by 3. So I'm coming down from x to the 7th down to x to the 6th times x to the 1st. That is still x to the 7th. Let me do another example. What if it had been x to the 8th? I would still come down to x to the 6th because that's the first number below 8 that is divisible by 3. And then this would have to be an x to the 2nd. So you're always going to want to look for bringing this on the variable, bringing this exponent down to something that is divisible by the index, which of course in this case is 3. So I'm going to split the x to the 7th into x to the 6th times x to the 1st. And that looks a little messy, so let me see if I can straighten that out. There. So that still accounts for x to the 7th, and it still accounts for 54. So as you work through this, you don't have to write all of this down, but I usually do. You want to think of each of these radicals separately. Notice how I'm connecting them all with a times operation. And the ones that can be simplified are this one, the cube root of 27, and this one, the cube root of x to the 6th. So those are the pieces that are going to come out in front. Cube root of 27 is 3. Cube root of x to the 6th is x to the 2nd. Remember that, let's see, how do I want to write that? Let me come over here and write it. This cube root of x to the 6th can be written as x to the 6th divided by 3, which of course is x squared. And then these pieces that cannot be simplified, the cube root of 2 is some sort of long, non-repeating, non-terminating decimal, and the cube root of x to the 1st, we can't simplify that, so we keep those two pieces under a cube root radical, and this will just be 2 times x. So these two pieces stay underneath the radical. Don't forget to write the little index number of 3. It's very easy to leave that out, and that may cause you to miss the example, but I hope this helps.